The Library of Shaman.
A series in which we talk about the media that we've consumed. Now, media could range from anything like books, movies, music, newspapers, manga, anything that we have consumed or are obsessed with, we can talk about. So, what are we talking about today? Music albums. Love that effect. But I think that music is a colossal part of my life. It's an elevating experience. But I have a problem. I do not understand albums at all. And I feel like I should, right? So I heard 5 albums and I'm gonna review it right now. Let's start. First album, The Dark Side of the Moon. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am a lyrical person. I fall in love with songs because of the lyrics, because how deeply they connect to me. But I feel like this is the first time in my life I understood how much I was missing out. The instruments hit so hard, the guitar solos, the drums. You can make out every single instrument individually. The melodies are amazing. Like, I don't know how to talk about music, right? And that's the reason I started this review, to understand how to talk about it. So I just want to say the beeps and the boops, bro, they are. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But the extended notes, they take me away. They wash me over like a wave. The guitar extended notes, majestic. Coming to the actual lyrical part of it or the thematic part of it, what is the album about? Why not listen to these individual songs alag se? Why listen to all of these in an album? Theme. I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening in this album. It's talking about the dark side of things. It's also talking about the journey of someone's lifetime. Let me open the music 1 second. A person is born and they breathe in the air. Second song of the album. They're on a run. As children, you are running, enjoying life, or you're running away, you're running to something. You're always running in life, right? Post that, time hits. Time is one of the favorite songs of all time for me. Pun intended. Like the lines, the sun is the same, but in a relative way, you're older. That hit me like a truck. Waqt kaise kharch raha tumhe, right? And the pain hits after that realization. That's what the great Gig in the Sky is about. The vocals are amazing. Again, one of the best songs in the album. And then Money comes. Money is a very electronic, fun dancing song. I wanted to dance when I heard it. I feel like post Money, it could be about a rebirth, but also about how money's a bitch. You have to chase money. Skipping 2 songs, going to the brain damage part of it. I feel like the song Brain Damage really represents the brain damage I took to understand the album. But I think that's the point. Kind of getting why you should listen to an album. This is one of the favorite albums I've ever heard out of the 5 albums that I've heard in my entire life, but I guess it still counts. I would personally rate it 4.5 out of 5. Moving on to the next album, Brat by Charlie XCX. Now, I don't know why, but I've always had a hate-hate relationship with EDM. I mean, Brat is a subgenre of EDM. It's like electronic pop. I think I finally understand the electronic dance aspect of EDM. Dude, Brat, I gel with it. I jam with it, bro. So this is a 40-minute album. I feel like every album on my list is around 40 minutes. Pretty short for when CDs were there, it was 75 minutes album back then. Okay, I cannot talk to you about the lyrics in the album or the themes of the album. I know it's like a chaotic summer goal themed album. Everything went over my head. And it's not because I don't understand British accent or something, but I guess I was just too busy dancing. But I can talk to you about my favorite song, which is Everything Is Romantic, because everything is romantic. And fall in love again and again. Finding new shit that I like. It's interesting. I think I should do this more. 4.5. And I honestly feel like, comparing this to the Dark Side of the Moon, I feel like I rate stuff based off the enjoyment I feel rather than critically acclaiming it across the Dark Side of the Moon or Brad. These are different genres I feel, but my enjoyment that I derive out of it is 4.5 out of 5. And really enjoyed this album. Discovered something new. I am happy. Alif Leila by Farhan Khan. Okay, I think I see a pattern here. I've been listening to albums of different genres. We started with psychedelic rock, going on to electronic pop, and now I'm finally listening to Desi hip hop. That rhymed lol. Also, Hindi Desi hip hop represent, dude, between all this white music. Let's go. I discovered something right away when I heard this album, and it was a narrative driven story. I feel like an album doesn't make any sense unless it's driven by a theme or a story, like a theme at least, right? My main criticism of albums is sometimes I don't understand any themes in an album. It's like they could be individually produced, right? Why make it into an album? This album, Alif Laila, does an amazing job with narration, storytelling, and music. Everything is like an amazing pack that you get. I really enjoyed it, and Farhan Khan really smoothly incorporates like Sufi music with Desi hip hop, does an amazing job throughout the album. Okay, so the story behind this album has been derived from the Arabian Nights or 1001 Nights. It's this mythological love story between Alif and Laila, and I don't know why this always like reminds me of Devdas, Shah Rukh Khan's movie, because it follows a very similar, actually not even similar, it's literally the same story. I don't know if Devdas is inspired by this or not, but same story. And I really enjoyed the experience of this narrative driven album. It's really well done. Coming to the album itself, it starts off with a skit rather than a song. What voice acting, dude. I love the narration. It tells the relationship between Alif and Laila. And then we go to Masoom. And what a catchy banger song. Paheli, amazing poetry. And then my favorite song of all time from this album is Ajnabi. I personally feel like Ajnabi does an amazing job of mixing two genres together. Like the whole album is supposed to be R&B, soul music, Sufi music, and a mixture of Desi hip hop. But I feel like Ajnabi does an amazing job of like mixing poetic Sufi, Qawwali, and Desi hip hop into this one song. But really enjoyed the album. Coming down to my rating, I feel like I'm gonna give this one 3.5, and that's not because of I didn't enjoy this album enough, but I feel like the songs that don't hit really don't hit, like to me personally. Graduation by Kanye West. Okay, I know this is low-key controversial to hear Kanye West's music in 2026, but your boy's got to experience it, right? This is my first time hearing Kanye West music ever. It was Graduation, his second or third album, one of his early albums. I feel like I've heard most of these songs somewhere or the other in reels or in like movies, YouTube, somewhere or the other, and I feel the osmosis of it all really helped me enjoy this album much more than I think I would have. But it was a banger after a banger after a banger after a banger. I mean, there are 14 songs in the album. Every song after the other was providing something that the previous song was not. Till like the 12th mark of the 12th song, I was just flabbergasted by how well like upward going graph it was. Coming to the theme of the album itself, it's like graduation, right? So it's about this teenager growing up into a young adult and the transformative years of it all, trying to understand himself and the world around him and everything like that. So yeah, and it starts with good morning, ends with good night. Pretty fun. I feel like the last two songs weren't that good. I think I get the hype why Kanye was so famous at his time and why people miss the old Kanye. I would rate his album, I think I'm confused between like 3.5 to 4. I think 4 is pretty good and really enjoyed it. This is the perfect music to play like when you want to be excited for the day or when you're going somewhere like a road trip or something. Like just like slap it on, jam to it, have fun with your friends. It's pretty fun. It's funky, it's fun, it's amazing. But yeah, next album, Heavy Metal by Cameron Winter. Now 5 out of 5 star album. Go listen to it, finish this video and just go. Don't even finish this video, just like log out, go listen to this album. 5 on 5 banger. But wait, there's more. Okay, this is difficult to like make you understand, so story time I guess. After a long day out with my friends enjoying, I was coming back. It was like a 1-hour ride or something like that, and my friend slapped this album on, started listening to it in the car coming back. I felt so connected to the music. It was like the perfect soundtrack to what was going on in that 1 hour in my life. And I feel like you need to be in a specific headspace to actually enjoy this music. The genre is like soul music, indie rock, alternative. It's very folk country. The catch here is that when I was listening to it in the car, it hit my cranium like a brick, bro. I literally wrote a poem while traveling back, while having conversation with my friends, while listening to music, and it was amazing. But I came back home, 2-3 days passed by, I popped this album on, and for some reason something was missing. I feel like you need to be in the right headspace to actually enjoy this album. your brain needs to be like in like a sweet spot. Your emotions need to be like a certain melancholic, tired way for you to actually enjoy this album. It's like an end of day, relaxing, chill. And the third time I heard this album, I feel like I derived all the utility I could have derived from this song, and there's nothing left to suck anymore. Everything I could have gotten from the song, I already do. All the utility has been derived. There's no point to listening to the album anymore. It's like a mid album now. I don't know, like I have mixed feelings about this album. Listen to it yourself. Do tell me what you feel about it. Yeah, how much should I rate it? I'm really confused. I don't know. 3.5 is a good spot to keep it, I feel like. But dude, when it hits, it's a 5 on 5. Trust me. But yes, boys, that's all. That's the 5 albums I heard in 2026. I wanna listen to more. Do recommend down in the comments. I'll hear it and review it, and tell me how I can improve my reviews as well. Like how I can talk about music better. Like I can talk about lyrics and themes, but what about the melodies and the scales and the chords and everything? I don't know. I'm trying to learn music theory as well. Trying to get into music from creative aspect. But yes, do tell me how you like it. Any reviews, feedbacks, and what album should I listen to next? Or what did you feel after listening to Heavy Metal by Cameron Winters? See you in the next one. Bye.